You're trying to build discipline on your own, bro? I'm going to give you one simple tweak that'll literally double your consistency. Watch this. And no, it's not another habit tracker. No, it's not another workout. It's much simpler than that. Let's get into the computer, boy. Boom, we're on the computer. Let's get into it. If you ever said, oh, I know exactly what to do, I can just stay consistent, this is probably your missing piece, brother, because I used to think accountability like meant someone yelling at you, and I couldn't have been more wrong. For years, I thought discipline meant doing everything by myself. I actually believed that asking for accountability made you kind of weak. So I'd write down my goals myself. I'd make my meal plan myself. I promised myself, oh, this week is going to be different. And for a few days, yeah, it was different. I would execute. And then life would happen. I missed one workout, one meal, one check in with myself. And because nobody knew, nothing happened. No consequences, no friction, just another quiet restart on the next Monday, right? And here's what most ambitious men get wrong. They think accountability is supposed to create discipline. It doesn't, bruh. It protects discipline. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't debate it anymore. It's just something that you do. Why? Because it's part of your identity. And accountability works the same way, brother. In the beginning, it keeps you from negotiating until your standards become automatic. That's why accountability is the best ability. Here's the tweak, okay? Make your standards visible before you need motivation, not after. Make sure it's before, right? Stop keeping your standards in your head. Like, get it out loud, okay? Make them visible everywhere and do this before you need motivation again, right? Text someone, right? Have someone to be accountable to. Text your bro. If you can't text your bro like your goals and what you want to be accountable for, that's not your bro. Find a new friend, okay? Or pay someone, right? Every day, send someone 5 of these numbers. You have to do this to change your life, brother. Your weight, your calories, your protein, your steps, your workout. That's it. No paragraphs, no excuses, my brother. No motivational speeches, just the scoreboard, just these numbers. If your goal is to get lean, this is the only thing that'll work for you, because if something else worked, it would have already worked, right? And because something weird happens when, another person is expecting those numbers from you, you stop negotiating with yourself, brother. Not because you're scared of the person like you're sending the text to, it's because you're tired of lying to yourself, right? So when nobody knows, it's really easy to tell yourself, I'll make it tomorrow. I'll do it again tomorrow. I'll make it up. And when someone is waiting for like today's check-in, tomorrow isn't an option. You need it today. Today matters. And that's when consistency starts, my brother. Not because you're motivated, but because your standards become visible. Accountability is the best ability. Personal story here. When I was trying to lose weight on my own, I was constantly restarting. No lie, bro. Like, I should have already been lean by now, but it's because I kept restarting and wasn't consistent. I disappear for a week. I come back motivated. I disappear again. Nothing changed. And the moment I started putting my actions somewhere that they could actually be seen, which was with my bro and my coach, everything shifted. And it wasn't overnight, my brother. But I did stop disappearing, and I stopped hiding. And I started acting like the man I kept saying I wanted to become. And I became him, because hiding became harder than executing, right? And here's what most people don't realize. The goal of accountability isn't to have someone babysit you forever, right? Accountability is the best for ability. The goal is to borrow certainty until you've built your own. Just like training wheels, my brother. Nobody wants your training, you don't want training wheels forever, but they help you become the person who eventually does not need them, right? Just like a coach, that's the difference, bro. So if you're doing this completely alone, try this. For the next 7 days, don't keep your standards in your head. Make them visible, track them, share them, and let someone see the scorecard and keep you accountable. You might be surprised by how, much easier discipline becomes when your excuses aren't private anymore, right? This is one of the biggest shifts we make inside OutHere Elite. Not by screaming motivation, at guys. It's way more than that. It's by making consistency visible long enough that it becomes part of who you are. That way you eventually don't need us. Because once you stop hiding from your own standards, you stop needing to restart every Monday, bro. Accountability is the best ability. Tap in.